Even sawing logs turns into an art form when a variety of guides enter the scene. Both humans and neural networks are eagerly involved in their development. Today, the top QSC team will present the result of their efforts. Their guide transforms a chainsaw into something like a milling machine. The resulting hybrid cuts logs into blanks up to 11 inches thick. It is made of aluminum and steel and is suitable for combination with chainsaws with a bar no longer than 36 inches. "75% of accidents on U.S. construction sites involve falls from ladders. That results in a loss of $24 billion a year. Treatment, rehabilitation, legal fees, the number of costly expense items is enormous. However, ladder manufacturers have yet to reach a consensus on exactly how to keep workers safe. Fortunately, enthusiasts from around the world are working to solve this problem. For example, an Australian father and son team developed the lockjaw ladder grip. This clip attaches to the gutter in 5 seconds and stabilizes the ladder to prevent wobbling. A pair of ladder grips can support a static load of 220 pounds and cost $260. A table, workbench, gantry, scaffolding, universal platform, cart, and underbed are combined into one product. This is how Diston designs. The maximum load that this piece of engineering ingenuity can withstand reaches 330 pounds. There are 2 height options, 20 inches. The tabletop is made of plastic, the legs are aluminum, and the frame is steel. A built-in ruler and protractor are pleasant surprises. And the image of a worthwhile purchase is completed by its price of $140. Pico pipe is a modest-looking tool that conceals brilliant engineering solutions. It allows dust-free cleaning of metal pipes from 2 to 8 inches in diameter. It uses pressurized aluminum oxide for perfect results. The cleaning level is SA3SP5, meaning Pico pipe removes all visible rust, scale, paint, and contamination. The result is uniformly white or gray metal, and the aforementioned aluminum oxide is reusable, so work progresses quickly. How surprising is Kickstarter sometimes? You're browsing through endless multi-tools and smart gadgets, and then you see a 9-in-1 welder. Its creators are sure that it will fit perfectly into the workshops of both pros and amateurs. The purchase will allow you to get creative with MIG, FCAW, MMA, and other welding options. It also includes a plasma cutter, sufficient for steel workpieces up to 0.5 inches thick. All these features are packed into a case the size of a small PC. And the weight of the machine is pleasant, only 35 pounds. If you like it, Google the name Top Juke and prepare about $480. EcoSkate EcoFlex rollers may seem too simple for our issue, but exactly until you hear their specifications. The top model Rotoflex XL-NY withstands up to 26,400 pounds of load. Such powerful casters are a real lifesaver if you need to move heavy equipment. In the process, it can be rotated 360 degrees, and for especially difficult cases, the casters are supplemented with proprietary traction bars and axles. Not surprisingly, the price of a single caster easily passes $1,500. The Gevorks nail gun is a mounting gun for working with fasteners like dowel nails. It is powder actuated and powerful enough to help even in the case of masonry or steel structural elements. The impact force is adjustable in 5 levels by unscrewing special plugs. In the kit that pleasantly go not only safety glasses, but also earplugs. Well, the main wow factor is the price of $24.5. I wonder how long such a purchase will last. What's in my pocket? You wouldn't expect someone asking that question to efficiently retrieve a printer. This little guy named P1L was invented to keep order on construction sites. It prints text, graphs, cougar codes, and even photos. All of this can be selected from your smartphone by communicating with the printer via Bluetooth. The stickers are water and tear resistant. About a full charge, the P1L will last for 12 hours of thoughtful labeling. A basic kit of the printer, access to the proprietary app, and print rolls will cost $99. The unit called Sunjo 24V PSI Ion Max continues to be released. The list of its advantages is no less long. This is a cordless model, ideal for cleaning asphalt, cement, tiles, and paving stones. 2 speeds, 1,800 revolutions per minute, will leave no chance for dirt, debris, moss, and other frequency breakers. Brushes are made of nylon, so that even with powerful bristles 5.5 inches long, it will not damage the coating. For spraying water, an ordinary garden hose is connected to the device, and this method of cleaning costs $229. For its $52.50 price tag, the Sealy performs quite well. It mounts to the wall with a vacuum and effectively collects drilling dust. The optional Sealy offers 2 bubble levels and a laser for more precise hole positioning. The dust collector is designed for drill bits up to 0.47 inches in diameter and weighs 0.46 pounds. Until scientists create robotic benders like Bender from Futurama, craftsmen are content with the Robend 4000E. This tool is perfect for plumbers and installers and, crucially, is equipped with a rechargeable battery. A full charge is enough for 60 bends of 1.1-inch copper pipes. At its maximum capacity, the Robend 4000E can also bend 1.4 inches. Composite and steel pipes are also suitable. The bending angle reaches 180 degrees. The tool weighs about 28.6 pounds and costs $3,480. Knipex Bix is a practical pocket-sized pipe cutter. It comes in handy for plumbers and electricians and allows them to cut pipes with a diameter of 0.8 to 2 inches quickly and accurately. No chipping or chips. The main thing is that the pipe is not reinforced, and the wall thickness does not exceed 0.09 inches. Knipex will also cut ceiling sleeves, plus the creators have provided a small compartment for 2 replacement blades. What more could you want from a tool for $44? The designers of the CPK hybrid screed gun have combined performance and freedom in one package. There's a 120-volt outlet nearby. Use it. Not convenient? Switch to battery power. The 2A capacity is good enough for 8,000 tie-downs. The developers have not rested on this and improved the stuffing of the gun so that it processes up to 92 ties per minute. And for additional time savings on reloading, the CPK hybrid is equipped with a coil for 5,000 ties. The Works Nitro WX031 cordless vacuum cleaner fits any location from the car interior to the garage. It combines dry and wet cleaning, works with up to 6 PowerShare family batteries, and offers 2 attachments, 2 power modes, and a hose that extends up to 6.5 feet. A great combination for tackling clutter. The vacuum can hold 2.1 gallons of dry and 0.8 gallons of wet debris. And for carrying, it comes with a shoulder strap. The technique costs $200. Stanley never tires of delighting customers. That's where the FatMax TradeLift Universal Jack comes in. Do you need to support a door leaf or level a cupboard, or maybe a new washing machine has arrived? The Stanley design will be indispensable in all of these scenarios. It will support loads of up to 330 pounds and lift them up to a height of 8.7 inches. The button that lowers the jack is deeply recessed to prevent accidental presses. And the lever allows you to lift weights with your foot without the risk of pinching your hands. The FatMax TradeLift is priced at $137. Bosch is the world's largest supplier of automotive equipment, but the company does not forget about tools for fans of construction adventures. The FPS 7000 is a perfect example. Thanks to a 1400W motor, it is the most powerful paint sprayer in its class. With it, the Master will finish 43 square feet in just a minute. The model is perfectly combined with varnish. Speaking of which, the containers in the kit are 2 at once, 1 quart each. And mobility is provided by a 13-foot hose, a worthy product for $367. The The quick gripper is the fastest and easiest way to remove stubborn nails, screws, staples, and the like. The fastener protrudes at least 0.120 inches. It doesn't stand a chance. Even if the caps are cut off, the tool is thin enough to work in tight and narrow spaces, and the patented design reduces the risk of damaging boards. In addition, the quick gripper is ready to be used as a makeshift hammer for simple tasks. And at the other end of the tool is a crowbar. The quick gripper costs $49. Milwaukee started with a single drill. Who would have thought it? Because today, the company's catalog sprawls over 220 pages. Among other things, Milwaukee also makes the M18 rocket lighting masts. They fold up to 3.9 feet and rise to 6.9 feet. Combined with the M18 red lithium battery, the mast runs for up to 13 hours depending on the mode. There are 3 of them, by the way: 700, 1,100 or 2,500 lumens. The head rotates 230 degrees vertically and 240 degrees horizontally. And the mast weighs only 7 pounds. Not bad for $170. DeWalt, a mastodon of the construction market that entered it in 1922. It was this company that made the world's first radial arm saw. And then, the craving for innovation has not lost. For example, 2008 was marked by the release of no less than the world's first cordless plunge-cut saw. But today we're not talking about it, but about this model. This cordless circular saw is interesting for its compactness and weight of 5.5 pounds. Thanks to this, it is convenient to work with it with one hand. Maximum depth of cut at an angle of 90 degrees, 1.5 inches, and a full battery of 5Ah. A guarantee of successful cutting up to 290 feet of plywood with a thickness of 0.5 inches. If, of course, you have $590 for such a tool. Trenching equipment continues to be produced. In the first case, the worker drives a self-propelled machine with a 20 GP engine. It digs to a depth of 24 to 40 inches and drives at a speed of 3 miles per hour. In the second case, a trenching machine came to the site. Here, the depth is greater, up to 79 inches, and the installation of a cutter chain makes the work quite brisk, even on dense soils. Where can an instrumental release be without a level, especially such a beautiful one as the LaserLiner DigiLevel Laser G40? By the way, its advantages only begin with its design. The level works with an accuracy of plus or minus 0.02 inches per foot, pleases with the digital measurement of the angle of inclination of 360 degrees, and thanks to the magnetic holder, it is convenient when working with metal structures. The acoustic navigation deserves a special mention. It turns on when the angle reaches 0, 45, 90, 135, and 180 degrees. The level sells for $111. Ego Power. Plus Nexus is the world's first battery power source comparable in power to gas generators. That's not bad, and we haven't told you about the power reserve yet. The customer can choose up to 4 batteries with a capacity of 12 amp hours each, resulting in a maximum total reserve of up to 48 amp hours. The The power output is also impressive, continuous 2,000 watts and peak 3,000 watts. You can safely power a heater or large appliances like a refrigerator and washing machine. 3 120-volt sockets are available for this purpose. In addition, VagaPower Plus Nexus has built-in 4 USB ports. Spider-Burr is a little more specific. This nozzle is designed for chamfering pipes. Using the standard model PC2000, the Master gets a working range of approximately 3 to 4.3 inches, and compatibility with cordless drills of 14 volts and above. A huge advantage of the PC2000 is its automatic adjustment. In addition, the nozzle will help not only with classic PVC, but also with ABS and PP pipes. The PC2000 is offered for $179. Flexzilla is not another part of the saga about giant mutant monsters and not even a new browser. Such a funny name the developers awarded this coil. By default, it hides 2 cables. The first one, with a length of approximately 5 feet, is equipped with a plug, and the second is either 25 or 50 feet long. There is a triple socket which is made transparent for a reason. We plug in the tool and the green diode lights up, indicating that there is power. Both cables are automatically fixed in 1-foot increments and retracted just like in vacuum cleaners. The larger Flexzilla costs $102, while the smaller one costs $70.